That's absolutely correct. Let me just give you a little background. We're talking about Assemblywoman Cristina Garcia. And yeah, she was helping to lead the crusade against sexual harassment in that Me Too movement. And she was featured on the front cover of Time magazine as one of the Persons of the Year as a silence breaker. Now, not one, but two men are accusing her of sexual harassment. Daniel Fierro was a 25-year-old staffer to Assemblyman Ian Calderon. He says that a drunk Garcia cornered him after a softball game in 2014, stroked his back, squeezed his buttocks, and then attempted to touch his crotch. We just talked to Danny Fierro, and here's what he had to say to us.
I think now I'm definitely looking or processing it differently than when it happened, but that doesn't change what happened. There is no amount of camaraderie where groping somebody is an appropriate action. I've never done that. I've managed to go to social events and not do that, and I think most people do. And I think we need to be able to hold ourselves accountable to that. And the reality is that, yeah, in 2014, as a young staffer who is standing with one of only 80 members of the Assembly, how processing that and really trying to understand what it is that just happened, that's a difficult thing to do.
All right, also a Sacramento lobbyist who wanted to remain anonymous told Politico a similar incident happened to him in May 2017. Here's his statement. She came back and was whispering real close, and I could smell the booze. And she was pretty far gone. She looked at me for a second and said, "I've set a goal for myself to bleep you." Now, the office of Cristina Garcia released word that she would take unpaid leave and participate in a full investigation. She also had this to say: "Every complaint about sexual harassment should be taken seriously, and I will participate fully in any investigation that takes place. I have zero recollection of engaging in inappropriate behavior, and such behavior is inconsistent with my values." Now, about 24 sexual harassment allegations have come out against lawmakers in Sacramento. That led to 2 resignations, but Cristina Garcia is the first woman to be accused of these kinds of crimes. Reporting live in Cerritos, Susan Hirosuna, Fox 11 News.
Yeah, and also a new state whistleblower law that's now in place. All right, Susan, thank you.
Thanks, Susan.